You're good. I was just trying to make sure the streaming shit was working, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Whoa. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I tell you what. I don't know how the hell to change my screen. Let's see if I can get this motherfucker in. Oh, you going all out, huh? Do what? You can't use. Oh, you tried to join the first time? Oh, well, I just backed out. Did you back out and then it put you in? Yeah. Now we're both probably gonna have to back out. I don't know if it'll send me an invite. Well, I'm searching now because I just did it on that. Oh, yep. Here we go. I'm trying to see. Oh shit! I gotta fix my uniforms again. I can see yours. You're wearing your regular away right now. I got all red on. But I was trying to talk to Jesse and figure out, because right now my screen's just a little bit smaller because I'm streaming. I don't know how to fix that shit. No, is your audio sharing shit on? Cody says you can't hear you. Because right now I'm reading all the comments because they're coming up on my screen.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Football Team.
Can you hear him now, Cody? He says he is allowing his voice to be shared.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time.
Probably because it'd be out of sync. That's all I can think.
In the NFC title game. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result.
Oh, it said you're like muffled. Yeah, I don't either. That's about all we can do on this end.
Play there, going to get a
do what?
They get a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
I'm glad I spun.
Up just short of the first down at the Cardinals 38.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got
What's your defensive playbook?
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. first down. Gibson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff looking right. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And Washington takes the ball down.
I hope I can hit field goals this week. I was missing them last week.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
You did what? The slowdown thing?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And right away, he lost the football.
Well, that's one thing I didn't do. Was turn Chase's X Factor back on.
Lost a lot of yardage.
Because when he was out, I changed it.
That was big for them.
Like to who had it on my
Keep the
defense.
football, but now face 2nd and long. Looking to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening.
It is nice not to play in the snow, Cody. It is.
It's 3rd down.
I'm just now seeing.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench into what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. No, a nifty juke.
Oh!
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Washington.
That play.
A great play there. 30 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline,
struggling
from their point on the field, because
I don't know, bro. It's kind of starting similar to how it started for me.
Needed first down there.
Whenever we played.
Something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback.
These
And they'll
motherfuckers.
get him down as he's inside the 40.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I am curious where he was throwing that one.
33, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
All right, what we got?
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Give him that.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I didn't have a clue.
I know the halftime's approaching.
Oh, I just saw him in the
yeah, they've really been targeting the
replay.
End. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What am I looking for?
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. In trouble, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 1st time tonight. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals.
Oh, that was such horse shit.
Field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, there you go.
Left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
Yeah. Well, I had it drawn up for Kool-Aid, honestly. And, I actually subbed Kool-Aid into another spot because that's typically where he plays, was that gunner. But I probably shouldn't have did catch and run. I probably shouldn't have done possession. Just took what I could get.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. He got that dog in him, bro. He got that dog in him. He's Travis Hunter.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Come on, get up under that.
Complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Go to recent.
They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Ain't doing no touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All right.
And this is going to be returned from
trick
the
me?
middle of the end zone.
You trying to trick me? Keep me on my toes?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their
It did work pretty good, didn't it, Cody?
Panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring this one
noodle arm.
a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try to get him back on the track.
And seeing nowhere
Could have run that one.
He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And some room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah, it should have. That's why I run off. I thought he had it.
Left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd
He's just
down.
not smart, bro. He don't run them read routes good.
Hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
You said your O-line's in shambles.
We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Let's just call it what
Cody said stuff up in the pocket, B-Weave.
This defense all game long, they've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw.
I thought he was running with
That is the first time that
Antonio.
him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flushed out right, and he just throws this away. Smart decision here.
Shit, I honestly can't tell you. I think my defense is 95, but my offense is 85, maybe.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw again. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd nowhere to go here, he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting that across the 40.
That wrong button will make you shit your pants.
7, and that'll make it second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side here. And
hey, now he did just dot Kool-Aid.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more.
He did just dot Kool-Aid.
Timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Making a quarterback change. Cody just commented and said put in the other guy. CJ is cooked. Done. Dunzo. Out of here. You fucking out of here. You got, it says about 10 seconds left on your pause. Oh, I didn't. Well, yeah, I didn't know you had already done that. That's my bad.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then
got to get them confident throws in, huh?
Drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
2nd and 9 now. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
He's just got that dog in him.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time
I'll tell you what, Tyreek's playing ball, though.
Defensively, that was the same case on that play.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Hey, watch the slant.
Now an option play, and we'll
still gained yards.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No,
Yep.
Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. They're going to look to throw. Gets to him. He will go down.
Let's see if Cody's right. He gets sacked. Oh, my God.
Down. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Wow.
Fine hill here.
Wow.
He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That was nice.
And that's a big pickup.
Cody said Doty needs a shot. CJ get the boot.
All week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflect. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Must have sat up in your chair, man.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals claw one back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Yeah.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Yeah.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to
Cody
get
said
this
Doty's
to
playing way
19,
better. He might
so
have the,
probably
in
should have
quotation
opted for the
marks, it.
touchback.
He might have that dog again.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Where's
And he will lose
fucking
yardage
Jesus
on the play,
retarded?
back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. And he slides and covers up at the
Cody
end.
says,
He's
what is
gonna
y'all
be able to
predicted
pick up
score for
decent
mine and
yardage.
Jesse's game? He said 80 to nothing is the goal.
And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Bradley's going with a lot to a little, Cody.
A handoff for Gibson. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, they got hung up on
That's
one
out
another.
to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Chase Young. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh my God, they keep getting hung up on one another.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand
that's
up
why
and
I
make
got
the
him.
play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
You can't block me. Slam, slam, slam. Check safety, check safety.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right.
How the fuck did he stop?
And they're going to have another first down.
Dude, he's 7% on 131, bro. He should have been the starter all year.
Line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Yeah.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
God, just killed that man.
Complete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, God. The 4th-string cornerback somehow's out there.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Gibson again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
I just had to eat that when I saw you run to it.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
God!
Incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back.
I can't tell you how many times that's happened this game.
Washington on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be third and forever. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back.
Cody said in all seriousness, though, B-Weave is on the right track. I'm proud of him. I don't know what he's referring to. Maybe building, because Jesse hasn't.
The Cardinal offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Both of them.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Which one did you throw it to?
He's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Rip it, bro.
Working with a 2nd and 3. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
I got one. Hey, switch it.
Oh, pass interference.
That'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
2nd and 4. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times.
Jonathan Allen used to do that shit all the time. Deron Payne really don't do that shit that much.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another.
I just broke Derek Stingley's leg with that
they're
hit
going to
stick.
have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He did that all on
This
his
time
own.
they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, I was using Jamin
They'll
Davis.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Wow, he got on the front side of it.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson.
Maybe Mechie?
Up and good.
All I
and
can
that'll
think.
cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Jonathan Allen.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've
yes,
worked
I traded him to the
into
lines.
a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
No, he was meaning Madden gives them out.
Gets it down to the 32.
But it's Super Bowl, not
Some of
playoffs.
the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Washington on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll go again with Gibson.
I was praying.
He'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend the lead out to 24. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity,
what a hole you had.
and he seized his.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the fourth. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off around the 27. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem,
he said he'll never do it again.
And when he delivered, they were all over him in the second.
He did. I think we saved it.
Interception.
On 1st down, Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us.
He said if you skip the re-sign, he's going to kill you.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around
I'm going to pick a play, but I'm just going to let it run out.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He said, I'm not going to, buddy. You want me to? See if I can't get it off real quick. Oh, missed it. Far right.
Celebration time in D.C., Washington.
He said, I'm not
the
going
NFC
to, buddy.
Champs, as we say thank you for watching and good night.
Oh.
Good game, Bradley.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
6 turnovers. And two of my touchdowns were pick sixes. Bro, I think I was gonna say, I couldn't see it. My game was acting weird. Kicking him out, huh? Sorry, bro. It happens. It happens. Who all was hurt? Well, the good thing is, you shouldn't, unless you've re-signed him, you shouldn't have any penalty if you just release him.